I never thought this investigation would turn out the way it did.
Welcome everyone to the Sallie House. Doesn't look that scary from the outside.
I've never had to leave an investigation early.
You are not safe.
Why? Are you going to harm us, or is there
Yes, it's me.
Being at the Sallie House really changed my mind about a sensitive topic that I never really wanted to truly believe in. Possession.
I saw a creature, black, and its eyes were like golden, but it had like red around the outside with red veins going in toward the yellow.
Sallie House, Atchison, Kansas. Nestled in a quiet neighborhood sits the Sallie House, which has witnessed a colorful past. Michael Finney purchased the property and had the house built between 1867 and 1871. He lived there with his wife Kate and their 3 children, James, Agnes, and Charles. Unfortunately, the house experienced the first tragic event when Michael died in the house on September 27, 1872. His funeral was also held at the residence. In 1902, Michael's youngest son, Dr. Charles Finney, built the house next door on the same piece of property, and this is where the 2 houses start to share an intermingling of tragedy, and some of the details start to blur. In fact, one source says the house next door was built by the eldest son, James, in 1889. I've had to use obituaries and real estate websites to piece together the events. Michael Finney was the first to die in the house in 1872. Although James died in Kansas City, his funeral started at the house and then moved to the church. William Turner, the husband of their daughter Agnes, died in the house on May 4th, 1918. Michael's wife Kate died in the house next door on June 14th, 1918, just a few weeks after William's death. Agnes died in the house on November 29, 1939. There is no mention of where Dr. Charles Finney died, but his wife Louise died in the house next door. Real estate websites also support the information on Louise's obituary, so I tend to believe Charles built the house next door, not his brother James. In 1993, the Pickman family consisted of Tony, Deborah, and their newborn baby Taylor. They moved into the house, and this is when the paranormal activity picked up. Tony started to get scratched and pushed. Things moved around the house, and periodically, items such as curtains would spontaneously catch on fire. They also kept seeing a little girl ghost. They contacted a psychic medium, and that's how we learned about Sallie. According to the psychic medium, in the mid-1800s, in the middle of a night, a mother and a little girl, Sallie, frantically knocked on the door of the Finney house. Dr. Charles Finney answered the door, and he diagnosed the little girl with appendicitis. Since his medical practice was on the first floor of the house, he cleared off the surgical table, and before anesthesia could take hold, he had no choice but to start to operate, and Sallie died in pain on the surgical table. As far as I know, there are no documents supporting the story of Sallie, and there's no proof that she ever entered the house. However, the paranormal activity has captured the attention of many paranormal TV shows, such as Sightings, and TV channels including A&E, the Travel Channel, and the Discovery Channel. But who is Sallie? Is she real? Is she a demon posing as a child? Are the hauntings from the family members who died in the home, or the family members who died in the house next door? As you witness my encounter at the Sallie House, I will let you decide in this episode of Phantom Files.
Back back in 2021, I was on an investigation at the Sallie House, and at the time, I didn't figure I had captured any evidence. It was so quiet during the investigation, and it wasn't until I was reviewing the footage to create a video that I stumbled upon this EVP, and this EVP, like, it raised the hair on the back of my neck, because I was just filming what the second floor looked like. I wasn't expecting something to be there trying to communicate with me, and it didn't sound too happy that I was up there either. I will share that clip with you guys. I am also going to put a link to the first investigation of the Sallie House in the description box below. And it was this clip, this EVP, that made it so exciting to go back.
Well, I wanted to tell everybody that last night was pretty much a bust. You can't always expect haunted houses to perform on cue. You can't always expect haunted houses to perform on cue.
When we first got to the Sallie House, it was about 5:30 in the evening. It was December 2nd. The sun had already gone down. Everything was pitch black. And I thought, okay, that's fine. I will just video everything in the morning. I will give you guys a day tour. Didn't quite work out that way. When we first entered the house, it felt like it was a warm embrace. Like the energies were just so warm and welcoming. It was like a homecoming. But by the end of the investigation, all we wanted to do was just get out of there. That's why I'm just gonna have to reuse footage I used from the previous investigation, because I was not gonna go back in the house to video any of it. We just wanted out. When the app first said sacrifice, we kind of blew it off. We thought it was we turned it into a joke. Why? Because a lot of times these apps will spit out words that are completely irrelevant. It is quite common for it to spit out like Satan, sacrifice, devil, demon, like we're used to that. So at first we blew it off.
Okay, night vision, don't fail me now. Alright. The camera's blurry. Ah, there we go.
I love this chair. I'm gonna try to I'm trying to fix my chair.
Let me guess, it says do not sit.
Yeah, do not touch, glue dried, thank you. So apparently they're trying to fix it right there. But it's still a really pretty chair.
Hello everyone, we are back at the Sallie House. I didn't think I would be back. The last time we came here there wasn't that much activity other than somebody shouting at me to go. But it just felt like it was about time to come back. That creak was Kimmy. Yeah, it was Kimmy opening up the door.
Sorry, I'm adding ambiance.
Adding ambiance. Ooh, I almost dropped the yes, no prism. Sorry. Sorry, viewers, I had to make sure that it was... You can barely see the face on this thing. It looks like its back is towards you. Like, from this way, it looked like the bunny was just like, its back was towards you. It's like, no, I don't want to speak to you. I don't want to look at you.
I don't want to be on camera.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is the closet where they were giving a day tour and this little girl disappeared. And they found her in here. Yeah. It says, one day during a normal Sallie House tour, a 4-year-old girl became missing. The girl was found in the closet with the door closed. And she later said, I was playing with that little girl. So, I guess we can start in the playroom at first, and we'll just make our way around up here. Okay, so I'm going to put the, yes, no prism here. And there's this new app
Closet.
called Spirit, yeah, thanks. Called Spirit Talks. And it, oh, okay. Are you far enough away from the stuffed animals now to stop going off? Okay. And I'm gonna start this app called Spirit Talker. And it's also got this really cool EMF here on the side. So you can kind of
See if they're talking.
I don't know yet.
But yeah. I'm new. Don't just ignore my questions.
Nah, you can ask as many questions as you want.
Just look like your headlights on.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just the street light out there. Anyone in here with us?
Anybody want to talk?
On this side is yes. On this side is no. And we also got the lovely app there.
Grace.
Is that your name?
Does a Grace live here?
Earlier tonight when we were downstairs with the spirit talker, somebody said Ethel over that device.
Does a Grace live here?
Earlier tonight when we were downstairs with the spirit talker, somebody said Ethel.
I like music.
What kind of music? What year of music?
Are we talking bluegrass, jazz, blues, rock and roll?
Well, if they're older spirits.
Yeah.
Oh no, you said 90s. No, still.
Well, I mean,
older spirits.
but that would be like bluegrass, right?
Yes.
And they probably had. Did they have jazz back then?
Yeah. Well,
Sacrifice.
No, thank you.
sacrifice can be taken in a lot of ways. Doesn't necessarily himself or someone else.
We could leave food as a sacrifice.
Exactly.
Box.
What? Box? What box?
So you want a box as a sacrifice? I know, that's me. Sorry. Got too close to the prism.
'60s.
Oh, okay. So that could be rock. That could be jazz, bluegrass, country, gospel. What kind of music?
You know, the last group that was in here decided to blare lots of gospel stuff to...
Stir things up.
Well, I'm almost...
Let's see.
I was about to say I'm hearing something, but it is a windy night tonight,
It
and
is windy.
this might be... There's a bunch of leaves blowing around out there.
Genres.
Beach Boys comes to mind, but I don't know if they were...
Well,
Little.
I know I was laughing at some of the stuff coming through on that app and not taking it seriously. But when it said, I can scare you, I knew we were dealing with something different.
Do any of you dolls want to blink? But I kid you not, if you blink, I will run from the room.
I can scare you.
I bet you could.
That was pretty damn relevant. I'm just saying.
Well,
Yeah.
you did mention something about the dolls.
Yeah.
A lot of people can scare us. A lot of energies can scare us. We just want to communicate. We're not here to cause problems or disturb.
You know, I actually kind of feel bad after watching the video of that other YouTuber.
I know.
That was way too much, way overboard. I mean, yeah, it's good to, you know, entertain people with, but very obnoxious to the entities that live.
Disrespectful.
Yeah. So do you ever make the bells chime on the door?
Eli.
Eli?
Oh my gosh, don't tell me there's an attic in this place.
Yeah. Or at least a crawl space. What's in the attic?
We can knock.
We can knock.
Feel free. It'd be nice to hear it.
Do you want us to knock? I know. I just want to see the words. Look, if you're going to spout out stuff that's kind of like very relevant, then I want to show the viewers that, you know, I'm not just adding in crap, that you're actually spitting those words out.
Exactly. I rotated the
Okay.
crystal. Or
The prism?
Prism.
Yeah.
maybe it won't do it next time.
I don't know if I can reach that attic door, but there's this door. Are you gonna,
Boots.
are you gonna try to jump up there and...
Heck no. I'm pretty sure I'm shorter than you.
I
What
don't...
did they say?
I think it sounded like boots.
Yeah, boots.
Yeah.
Interesting.
More energy.
Oh, we've got plenty. Good or bad energy?
How long have you been here? I know you said the 1960s, but...
You are not safe.
Why? I don't feel unsafe. Are you going to harm us, or is there?
Yes, it's me.
Yes, it's you. Okay. So you're going to harm us, or is some other entity going to harm us, as I was about to say?
All right, I do need to start watching my camera angles because I feel like I'm just whipping the camera around. Hey, look over here, Check this out, yeah. Let's see how many viewers I can make seasick.
Yeah, no kidding.
Planning.
Planning?
Are you planning to say hello? Or open a door, shut a door? Please don't do it on my face. Because that would hurt.
Nanny.
Which is rather ironic since this is the kids' room.
Yeah. Did you have a nanny? Do you miss your nanny? My legs are chilly.
That's Kimmy's phone going off the little ding. That's nothing.
Yeah,
That's
sorry.
not a...
It's my watch.
Well, do we want to temporarily...
Try another room, or...
Yeah,
Yes.
we can move to the room with the rocking chair in it.
Never.
Never.
Never? Well, you can always follow us into the next room.
Is that a never to the nanny?
Or never to following us to another room.
Yes. Too close to the doorway. Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Curious how.
I think the one thing that does not contribute very well to the energy of this house is that everything's at an angle.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like...
Gloria.
Gloria? Did Gloria stay in this room? But yeah, I agree. Because the angles are... I mean, to me, it's pretty architecture. But when it comes to entities and energies staying in here...
Oh, you should... Wait till we go into the master bedroom, because that attic space is basically their ceiling and it is messed up. Like, I would not want that.
But it's a nice little master closet.
I guess we did go in there, didn't we?
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
Before we started recording, yes. It's a pretty house, though. Minus the steep stairwell. And the drafty windows.
Ernest.
Ernest.
Ernest? These are a lot of names. Are these family members? Eli, Ernest, Gloria.
Ethel from downstairs.
Yeah, Ethel. Who else? Didn't we hear Grace?
Yeah.
Abraham.
So how many entities are in the house?
Yeah, are these all names of energies and entities in the home? Or, as weird as this might sound, Are these energies or entities that are attached to us and family lineage?
Now that's an interesting question. I don't think any of those names are in my
I'm
ancestors.
slightly related on Abraham Lincoln.
Oh.
Not that he would probably be linked to me by no means.
Keep going.
Keep going.
I'm not blood kin to Lincoln. I'm blood kin to his wife. On my mom's side. Opening the closet door.
Okay. Just in case it.
Yes. Pillows, vacuums, fan.
As I get a chill around my neck, you said you had pressure on yours in the other room, but I'm getting cold, man.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling much in here.
Mm-mm.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
And we do have a fancy prism for you to
Jeff.
play with.
Jeff?
Well, at least it's better than what I thought you said. I thought it said death.
Oh, yeah, no kidding. Just so you know, for the people that, the fleshies and humans that rearrange this room, way bad feng shui.
Collect.
Collect.
What do you collect? Souls, bodies, crystals, energy.
As it gets really quiet on us.
It's okay. It takes energy to do what it does anyways. But depending on how old the entity is, the stronger they get.
Bones.
They collect bones. How nice.
Not exactly where to go with that, but okay. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Before we try the master bedroom.
Okay, I'm gonna pick you up now. Try not to make the yes no go off.
Nah, it's okay if you do, because we know what's triggering it.
Like I'm holding a candle.
Seat.
Seat.
Hmm.
Well, there's 2 seats in here. I mean, yeah, it's a kind of funky space. With a corner and...
Well, I was meaning that ceiling right above that
Oh.
chair, how it just dips down. I mean,
but
like...
that's the roof. That's
Right, that's...
Dangerous.
If you're too tall, yes, that would be dangerous. Like Abraham Lincoln, yes.
Paranormal.
Yes.
Yeah. That you are, and that's why we're here.
Yes.
Weird.
Hmm.
Over here, there's something flashing.
I'm listening to you.
And we're listening to you.
Oh, it's
Whoa. Okay.
the digital readers, the sensor.
Yeah.
But
But
is it
the
normal?
green light went off.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I'm glad you're listening. We're listening too. We're trying to communicate and not disturb.
We're not going to have any loud spirit boxes or
No.
loud music or anything.
Unless the energy from our tech bothers them.
Right.
Which completely I can understand because it does give off AMF.
EMF, yeah.
Yeah, energy, so. Sorry, I didn't bring a sufficient amount of fluorite.
My name.
Your name? Well, you've given us quite a few names. What is your name?
Hide.
Hide?
Hide.
From what?
What are we hiding? We need to hide or you're hiding?
Or do we need to hide something?
I know, so many questions.
I know, so little time. No.
Pressure's gone.
Well, that's good. Did you leave us?
Full.
Your finger? No, thank you. Okay, so what do you want us to pull? You know, sometimes the answers that come out are not that relevant, and then other times it's just
Scary.
spot on. Yeah. Like the paranormal and the I will scare you. I mean, that's...
Mm-hmm.
But we could probably head back downstairs and regroup.
Now.
Now? You want us to leave now? Okay. That works. That works. See? Like that. That was pretty freaking relevant.
Sorry.
That was me.
Watch your step.
And it's just, it's not near anything, and it's just green.
It's just green.
All right.
Not Kimmy.
Yeah, not Kimmy.
So Kimmy and I had watched this YouTube video. It's by the channel Overnight, and it has Elton and Corey, and I love watching their content. But Elton had brought 13 Dybbuk boxes. Now, Dybbuk boxes are from Jewish folklore about demons that want to possess people, can be locked up in a box and sealed with wax. Now, there are places like eBay that you can purchase these boxes, but you don't know if it really contains a demon, a Dybbuk, or not. I'm sure as heck not gonna try. I'm not gonna try to open one of these boxes, but Elton had purchased 13 of them and decided that it was a good idea to open up all 13 in the backyard on this property. Now, he did have a couple of ladies that claimed that they could put the Dybbuk back in the box. Now, I can't verify it. I can't. And maybe that's why this place felt more active. But in a way, I wish I would have known that information before we went on this investigation. We would have been a little bit more prepared. Sounds good.
Is anyone there? Hello?
What are the lights?
What are the lights? I know you were messing with the lights just now.
Just trying to turn off some brighter lights and turn on some less bright lights.
Any words or messages from...
Eli.
That's the second time Eli's popped up.
Mm-hmm. Does Eli want to talk to us? Or does Eli have anything to say?
Colin.
Does the being downstairs have anything to say?
Or does he have a name?
Names would be great.